record this class.
Wait, do I present?
Yeah, you both can present. I want to see
Okay.
therefore I know like where you struggle with your stuff.
I don't know what this means.
Uh, the first one,
Yeah.
connections. Is it just combine two
I
strings?
did this quiz yesterday already.
Oh, really? You took class with other mentor?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. Then if you did this,
no, third test. Yeah,
wait, who is your mentor?
I don't know. Forgot.
Okay, I give you other one. Give me a second.
I don't think I learned what this is.
Uh, give me a second. Let me send this variable to him. So, Xinyi, click on this new link and see, have you done that? For immutable, in Word is just something you cannot change. That's what this word
Oh.
means. So the second quiz, Xinyi, have you did that?
Hey, stop it. Okay.
Xinyi, can you present your screen?
Where is it? Can't find it. Can't find it. Da-da. Oh, this might be something.
Oh, you're doing this on your iPad? No, it's not this one, the last one. It should be the second one called variable. So the last one. Have you done this one?
No more.
Okay, try this so I can know how much you can. Good job. Let's see which one you got wrong.
Can you still
Nice.
see my screen?
Yeah, I can see. both of yours. I just need to switch them. So, oh, so was signatures end of the statement blocking? So, say when you do the if statement, how you know a line is inside the if statement?
Oh,
A line is indent, right? So remember after you do the if, then after you type in the colon, then when you press enter, it's automatically give you an indent. That's where your code start. And if without indent, that's mean that's the end of your the block of code. Make sense?
yeah.
Okay, next one.
I didn't guess anymore.
Oh, I couldn't see your present, so you need to present again.
Which ones are mine?
Sorry, it's Xinyi's, not yours. Is
I'm
it yours
taking the
the
quiz right now.
third one?
I'm taking the quiz right now.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Intro to the one before this, but you're gonna do this anyway, so yeah, that's fine.
I've never learned these before. Yeah, I've never learned this before. Never learned this before. For variable?
Okay, probably this function one is a little bit challenge for you. Do you need a more
My name.
practice
I forgot my name.
or join?
Yeah.
I think this is probably a little bit challenge for you, so we can do this after this class, after
Okay.
you get more like a better understanding of function.
But yeah, I'll just go
So
out.
back to the meeting, click on the third one. It should be the loop. So the third one should says loop. Yeah, click that. It should be a loop. It should be quiz 5 loop. Yeah, this one. So it's a for loop and while loop. And Xinyi, how's your variable goes? How's your quiz goes?
What is an iteration?
Wait, which one? What does an either indefine? The iteration will go infinity. Let me see. Number of the number of time that the loop will execute is not
Oh,
specified especially in iteration. Coiteration. Yuling. Hello?
Hi. This is me.
Are you coming for a Python class?
You can just see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yuling. Are you coming for Python class?
It's actually two. Mm. It's actually just both me.
Oh, okay. You have two screen. Okay, cool.
For number 5, is it range 1 to 11?
Mm. It's a quiz I couldn't tell you, but we can test it later. But yeah, just trust your feel. So for range, the first one is start, second one is end. Is it include the end?
Wait, what?
So for that range function, you have two numbers. The first number is when you start, and the second number is when you end. So is it include the end number or not?
No.
Okay, and you know the answer. Xinyi, have you finished your quiz?
Yep.
Uh, can you show your so should I say that? Can you can you show your score so I can see which one?
Just to
Oh
share my
no,
screen.
actually, if you finish, I can see that. Let me see. What's the name you type in for your for a test? William? Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I
And
did
then
that.
go to. I have to take the test again.
Oh, that's fine. You don't need to do that. But do you remember which one you got wrong? So I I could teach you, and I kind of know what you What's your level is. Not bad. Let's see. Got first right, second right. Okay. 3. So number 3, it's indefined. What you have. Oh no, no. So I mean the we go over the each questions. So the question you got wrong, let's talk about those questions you got wrong and see what happened. So go down, scroll down, Arjun. Yeah. Third one, a while looping is used for what type of iterator? It's used indefined iterator. I didn't tell you that. That's fine. And for loop is defined iterator. Like you just need to remember that. So let's say for loop, you know how many times you're gonna run. For example, when you see a range 6, your program will run 6 times, right? And when you say while, you don't know how many times it will run. It's just end at some certain conditions. So that's why the while is indefined and for loop is defined. Got it?
Yeah.
So just remember, for loop is when you use that when you know how many times you want to run. Like if you want something, if you want something run 5 times, you use for loop. But if you don't know how many times it will run, then you will use while loop. For example, someone guess a number and you don't know how many times it will take him to guess the correct number, then you will use a while loop until they get the correct number. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 6, let me see number 6. Number 10, you do this wrong. Okay. For y in range 1 to 3, if y double equal 2, print correct, else print incorrect. Okay, so first tell me how many times this program will run.
Who are you talking with?
I'm talking to our drawing. But if you know the answer, you can also say that.
Hmm. So I'm gonna take this test.
Or you're
So I
taking.
need to take this one as well.
Oh, you don't need to take this one. You just need to take this variable one and like show me your score. I won't say which. Yeah, if you finish, you can submit. And our drawing. How many times will this code run?
3 times.
So for range 1, comma 3, it
Oh,
start at
two
1.
times.
Yeah, start at 1, end at 2. So 1, 2, 2 times. It's easy way you just subtract, use the second number, subtract the first number. That's how many times this part of code will run. So
Okay.
give me a second. Let me see your variable should be all of them above. Let me finish with our drawing and I come back to you. So you know two, it will run two times, so it's gonna be either A or C. Then if y double equal 2 is print correct, else print incorrect. So when this run the first time, what's a number for y?
Oh, 1.
Yeah, then if it 1 is 1 double equal 2,
No.
it's false. So when it's false, it will run the code after else. So what's the first one? Which one will print out first?
Incorrect, correct. Or A.
Yes, yes. Then your answer is A. You can type this in your code and run that to check is that work. So, can you present your Xin Yi? Can you present your screen so I can see? That's fine if you cannot present that. That's fine. We will do some exercise and while you do that, I can. Wait, are you doing this on your iPad, Xinyi? You don't need to do this again. That's fine. And do you have a laptop? We're gonna code. Are you able to code on your iPad?
No, I don't think Python is on iPad.
Yeah, that's. I don't think either. Then we will do some uh coding practice. So are you able to do that somehow?
You know, I'm doing it on my laptop. Yeah,
Mm,
can you hear me? I'm doing it on my laptop.
okay, cool. You have a laptop. Okay. Okay, our drawings, your code works.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. Uh, then our drawing presents your screen. We will talk about your homework, and I will present my screen. So, so this is content. Then, uh, can you both see that the content I present? Then I will.
No.
It's a
It did some pre-dancing
yeah, right
code.
there. So,
It did some pre-dancing code.
so this part is a word. So here's what the program you will do, and here's a simple sample output. So let's code these things. First, let me see your
Whoa, how do you do that? Oh, homework P1. Are you gonna do those?
Okay.
I'm gonna
So
paste
okay. Seems like I need to do the.
this here. Here. Wait, that's here. Oh god.
Okay,
Let
can
me
you see
see.
my screen right now?
Yeah.
Let me just see.
Shane, you can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Just working on it.
so we make a cock. We call this cock grid. So let's look at this content. Write a program to get user score. Print an error message when the score is not in range 0 to 100. User can exit when enter 999. Then output the total score and range. So basically, there's some. These are what's this program ask
Very
for.
dense code.
So what we said.
I think that's the this thing I could do.
So first this part. So this part like you enter. Let's start from beginning. So this is your output. This is what's gonna show in your output. So how you gonna print this two line in your output? What function you're gonna use? So this just a part of menu. This just a part of introduce. So how you gonna print this two line? Uh, anyone have any idea? Hello.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna print this two line?
Um.
This two line just text, so we just say print.
Ooh, 30.
So print we say
Do you need quotes?
yeah we need a quote because it's a string, so you have to have quote. Quote. So test for program, and we print the same thing. Print.
Don't you want to just copy and paste it in?
You can just copy paste it. So yeah, probably that's faster. So copy paste.
Wait, we don't have that document, do we?
Oh, you don't have that document. I just present this so you can see that. I'm guiding you. I'm guiding you how to go through this kind of question.
We're doing that too.
So what?
We're doing we're doing this too.
Yeah, you're both doing that, and our drawing is doing this. Yeah.
Okay.
So if we run this, is to print a line that's exactly match what we want right
I
here.
know that already.
Sorry, what?
I know that already.
Okay. So and now we also need this line. So da 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 da. So we need to print it out.
Wait, what?
So what we want is total score and average score. So we need a total score. So we need to make a variable for that and then initialize this to 0. If you just say total score, it will give you error say that it's not defined. So we need to have a total score equal to 0, and also we need to count how many test score you enter. So
How many thingies are there actually? That's the question.
the what?
I mean, like, how many things are in there? Like the minus signs. Did
What
you
you mean how
count
many?
them?
What you mean how many things are
Well,
there?
you just got like a thingy
Oh, that's
thingy.
fine. That's fine. Just as long as you
Okay,
want. It's not a big deal,
doesn't matter.
right? So we need the total score to. So every time you add a score, like a 90, 80, 50, we need to add to this total score. Then every time you add one score, we need to add one to this score, right? So we don't know how many test score the user will input, but we need a loop. As you can see, this enter the score is do the exactly same thing. So we need a loop. What kind of loop we need? Do we need a while loop or for loop?
For loop?
Do you know how many times the user gonna input?
No, no.
You don't know, then it should be for loop or while loop.
Oh, while loop.
So yeah, just remember if you don't know how many times the user will run this part of code, then use while loop. So we can say while
Well,
true.
true.
Cool.
Oh, just include while false.
So we used while true for this part of code. And what is this part of code do every time? So what's the things that this part of code do every time? All these lines are doing the same thing. What are they doing?
Printing.
Printing? Okay, that's kind of print, but what is print? Is print and
Input.
yes, input. So input, what should I say in this parenthesis?
Um, enter the
Enter
test
score.
score.
Yes, enter the test score. Then I got input. This is value. What should I do for this value? I have a, so I have a value. I should put that into a variable, right?
Yeah.
So we call this score. Score equal to input enter the. So therefore, the user enters something. This will be here. Then what's the data type of this score?
String.
String. But what's the data type we need in order to add to the total score?
Integer.
Okay. Then how to convert this score into integer?
Use int.
Yes. So I saw you use a score equal to int score. That's fine. It should be work, but it's just a little bit complicated. We can just store this as this. So after user input, this give you string. You make this string into an integer. Therefore, you got to score. Then it says print an error message when the score is not in this range. So How are we gonna do that?
Compared to 100.
Compared to 100 with what statement?
If
Okay. If then compared to 100, we use what to compare to 100,
um, score.
right? We use score compared to 100. Then score is less than 100. There's other
Share my
thing
screen.
or what?
Share my screen. See how I'm doing.
Shouldn't
Uh,
it be
yeah, you
more
can
than
share. Wait, just Xinyi, you can share your screen. I'm sharing my screen, right? You can see that. Yeah, I'm presenting.
I want to share right now.
Okay. Wait, am I
Oh,
sharing? Are you gonna
wait.
share? Okay.
Mm. Do you need this top part?
No.
Let me just do it like that.
Yep.
If
Let me do a quick double check. Yes, and the score equal to 0. Okay, right here. So we compare to 100, but we have other range which is 0. So we need to say 0 less than score less than 100, right?
actually, wait, do you want to type in the chat so let's see? Um, I
What is
can
that?
see it. If this
So if the score is between this range, that means valid,
this
then
score
what we gonna do to this
is
score?
for what?
So this, if this score is in this range, that means we can use this score. Then what we gonna do to this score?
Wait,
Any thought?
get it.
You don't get it? So you enter score. Let's say you enter 70. Then what
Run it.
you want eventually you want total score and average score. So you enter 70. What you want to do to this 70? You're gonna add this 70 to what?
To the score.
You already have the score, so you will add this to your total score. Okay. Total score plus score.
Yeah.
Right, and
I'm
also
gonna
we
share
need
your
a.
screen.
I think I'm sharing.
We're sharing.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
No, it.
Wait, let
You're
me
sharing.
I didn't see the entire code.
let me uh let me do it
Score.
again. To take over from as main present.
Oh yeah. Plus, can you still see my screen?
Okay, I share that. Can you? Where's my code?
Yes, thanks.
Right here. Can you see that?
Wait.
Can you see my screen right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
0.
So for the score, you will add this score. So you will add this score to a total score. This is value. Then save into your total score variable. Remember on the right hand is always use value. On your left hand is variable. So right here, You have a total score plus score. Let's say first time total score is 0. If you enter 70, 70 plus 0 is 70. This will give you 70. Then you add this value to the total score. Make sense?
Total score. Total score.
So we need a total score, but we also want average score, which you use your total score divided by how many test score you entered. So we have count. What should we do to this count if you add one score to our total score?
So don't ask me shit. What? Why is there two of me?
So what?
Oh, I'm still sharing my screen, right? Yeah, it is.
I think so. Yeah, you're still sharing. So
Oh,
But there's two of me.
so total score is equal to total score plus screen. Then what you gonna do with this count? Any idea?
total score divided by count.
Yeah, that's for your average. That's what you're gonna do later. But you
Oh,
want to know how many test scores the user entered. So if it's valid, you add.
oh, range.
Mm, Now right here you will see count equal to count plus one. So this is just help you to count how many total score I mean how many test score the user enter, right? If this score is valid between 0 and 100, you will add this score to the total score and you will add 1 to your count because you add one score. You add one test score, right? So else if if score is not in this range, what you gonna do?
Um, print something. Print an error message.
Yes. So we will say the score must be between 0 and 100, right? So
Can you just write wrong?
can you just wrong? Yeah, just you just need to know if there's something wrong, then you just need to show some error message. Fine. I I just want to know what to do if this if based on this what you're gonna do if this
Four.
is not in the range. So let's say this print
This
an
one
error
must
message when the score is not in this range.
be
If it's not in this range, we print error message. Then user can exit by enter 999. So that's mean when user enter 999, which is when your score is not 999, then we will exit this while loop. So how we exit this while loop, what we will use,
Wait, what?
uh, so if user enter 999, no, so if user enter 999, we will exit this while loop. So what's a what's a word will help you to exit this while loop?
If int user input equals 999
Mm-hmm.
break loop.
Cool. Break. So you said if like int input equal 999, we say break, right? So if user input, which is equal to your score right here, right? So int input, that's exactly your score. So you can just say if score equal to 999, then we want break. So if this one is if, then this one gonna be the else if. If the score is now 111, okay, we check this one. Is this in the range? If it do this. If it now, the score must between this and this.
Can you slow down, please? I'm just trying to wait.
Sure, sure.
Wait.
I'm just saying how much you. Okay. Let me see how much our drawing does.
And then now what? I'm going to zoom in again. Break. Do we need to add that sign at
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, you don't need that. You don't need that. Sorry. It's just my habit from other programming
then
language.
type elif?
Mm-hmm. Elif is just is short for else if.
You
It's
spelled score wrong at the top.
uh
Elif. The
thank you. No, SCORE equal to 0.
score.
So let's review what we have so far. So based on this output, first two line just something, it just print out something. So we use print. So first three lines just we just print something. Then we want right here, it, all these lines do the exactly same thing, but we don't know how many times it runs. So we will use a while loop. So we use while true right here. And all this is getting input from user and they ask enter the test score. So we say score equal to input enter the test score. But in order to add this score to the total score, we need to convert this string into an integer. So this
Total score.
score will be a data
Or
type of int. Then we need to compare the score to different numbers. So first we check is in 999 because if it's 999, the user can exit by enter 999. So if it's 999, it will break. Then if it's not 999, we will do the second check, which is else if is this score between this range 0 to 100. If it does, then we will add this score to our total score. And also we need to add 1 to our count because we want to know how many test scores the user input. If not in both this range, then we will say the score must be between 0 to 100. We will tell the user you entered a wrong score. So any questions so far?
I tried to run the program and it had a syntax error.
Okay, let's see.
For me, it had a invest now.
Let me do that one by one. So who I'm looking at right now? Things are drawings. Uh,
Invest next. What is it?
After eighth score double equal 999, you miss something.
Oh, wait.
Who's
And
pretending?
what's your question?
Me?
Hmm.
Well, you. Oh, no. Unexpected indented block.
So after else if, you shouldn't have another if. You say your else if and if is do the same thing, so you don't need that.
Which I
So
don't need this.
yes, it's just yes. You don't need that, and not yes, and there's no indent. Uh, so move your crochet before the else, before
There.
before the else,
Before this, I don't get it. Oh,
before the else.
like that?
The else. Now press enter. Okay.
Oh, no,
So
not to do this.
go down to, yeah, press enter, and go down one more before the else, before the else, before the else, before the else. Yeah, else, ELSE. Yeah, press backspace. That's it. No, just one. One backspace, and that. Okay, that's it. And move to
What
next
is
line.
print?
Just one backspace. That's it.
Wait, for print is the same?
Uh-huh. So press enter. Here we go. You see that's automatically indent for you.
Mine still didn't work.
Let me see the error message.
Oh, it did work. Yeah. Now, what do I do? This says for program. Enter 999 to add 23,
I don't think it's here.
12,
Okay, let me see.
56,
Well,
67,
true score equal input.
44. It's just going on and on forever.
Hey, do you have a break?
There's no break. I do have a break.
Do you have a break?
Look,
So,
whatever I type, it's just gonna keep
oh,
on going.
oh yeah,
No
you need to
matter
type
what.
999. Type 999.
Mhm.
You need to type
Never read the
999 to exit. But let me check his syntax. If score equal to 999, break.
break. The break. Wait, do I just type break down here?
Uh, can you see my code? Okay, let me.
No, wait, let's see.
Yeah, just down there. That's fine.
Enter,
Uh, you don't need to enter.
break, like that. You see my screen like that?
Give me a second. I'm checking his invalid syntax. Why is happening?
Break.
Are you
This
typing the semicolon or uh? That shouldn't be a problem.
wonder what happens.
You can try to like delete the
Did
parenthesis
break. I I did per. There is a break.
arjoin,
Yeah.
so you can uh delete those parentheses and delete the semicolon after break. See if that works.
What?
This works on mine. It's weird. So delete the semicolon after break.
Oh.
That shouldn't be a problem, but why?
My code is the same as you, but it just keeps on running and running and running and running and running and running and I want to stop.
Yeah, press 999. It will stop. If you press
Yeah,
9,
so we're just gonna have to keep typing until we press 999.
yeah, that's what we want for this code. Like if you don't know how many times the user will input, so you want this keep running until the user press 999. Delete the semicolon after break.
What?
The semicolon after break.
A semicolon. Wait, we need a semicolon?
There shouldn't. So
Oh.
That
why?
didn't work.
Why? What's wrong?
Okay.
Yeah, well, true, score equal input, if
100.
score
Wait,
double equal
you
999.
you can type the score 100?
Oh,
What's
so
that?
if you want fix that, just press add enter, so less equal. So less equal 100. That will fix your problem. So you need a colon after if statement.
Oh,
It says invest Dynax.
So what?
It just said invest Dynax.
That's where.
Yeah, that's weird for me too. Oh yeah, it says fine now. Let me check. Ooh, it is working.
And it doesn't
Okay,
say what the syntax it is.
copy.
While true, int input enter test score. If score equal to 999.
I got my
Okay.
code to run.
Well, then let's finish this first, and I'll come back for this bug.
We're just
So
gonna keep on typing 100. Or just gonna keep on putting
yeah,
control
so
V.
if you so
No,
if your
stop it.
yeah if your program
Wait,
works,
9. Hey, stop it. Wait, it's actually for calculation too. You can actually use it for a calculator. You
yeah,
can actually use it for a calculator, actually.
definitely.
You can actually use it for a calculator.
So
That's actually quite funny. You can actually use it for a calculator.
so we need to finish this. It's not give you your total score and average score.
What do you,
So that's that's actually
serious?
the easy
Okay, it
part.
just gives the score. That's easy.
Yeah,
If you have a map.
and it's easy part. We just need to print our score. So we say total score and plus string score. And we will do the same thing for this. We will say average score, but we not calculate average score yet. Let's calculate that before we print. So uh, we have a variable called average score. And how you calculate your average score? So how you calculate your average score?
AVER. AVER. AGE.
Yes.
RAGE.
So any idea how to calculate your average score?
Yeah.
oh, you have to add them all together, and then
Mhm.
divide them by how many they entered.
Okay, so what's a variable we represent to add them all together?
Score.
We add each score to our total score. So it's our total score.
Oh,
Divide by how many score they enter. Which one is that? That is our count. So we have our average and we say string average. Save that, we run this. Now let's see our sample run. We have 85, we have 95, 155. Then it's give me error message. It should be between 0 to 100. Then we have 75, we have 999 to exit, and give me 25 and tell me the average score. That's mean our code works, and that's your entire
Oh, I
work.
can't see the code. Oh no, I can see it. Stir.
Can I see the code?
Try to finish that by yourself. You can
Okay.
finish. So it's just print out the total score and the average score.
Wait, I do not. Wait, how do you do this actually? Oh yeah, this is mine. I'm still working on it.
So how to calculate your average? So Xinyi, how to calculate your average?
I'm still getting a syntax error.
Yeah, your case is weird. Close that and run that again. Like it shouldn't. Just save, close, open again.
Well, would you know the code to save on close?
Let me see your code. So Xinyi, how you calculate your average?
Um.
So let's say your total score is 100 and you have a 10 test. What's your average?
It still didn't work.
That's weird. Oh, why that's happened? Int
Took
input
forever.
invalid syntax. What score?
Oh,
That's weird. Make a new folder and copy this to that folder. I mean, make a new file and copy this to the new file.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me see your code.
Oh, thank God.
It is this one.
Okay. So your average gonna be your total score divided by count.
1 second.
It's not letting me paste it.
You need to save that first so you can make it. So Control S.
Oh,
Where's your code? Are you close your code? Open file. Oh, probably that's why. So go to your file. So back to go to a folder where you have this file. Close this one. Just close them, close it. Go to the folder where you have this file.
That was the one.
Yeah, go to the folder. You need to rename your file.
Oh,
So there shouldn't be a space between the. Oh, you cannot change right there. So you need to know where is it. So it's in your local program. See, this name not been changed. So when you make a file, there shouldn't be a space between them.
oh, it lets. Oh, this lets me have spaces.
Xin, you have it done your code? Let me see. Let me see your. Let me see your code. Let me see your code. Okay. So your average gonna be your total score divided by count.
Wait, so I'm done with the total score? That's all. Do I need to type in total score?
So after your average equal to
And print. And
the average score.
mm,
So you need to calculate your average score first. So your average score is equal to the total score divided by count. So move your mouse after the equal, the average equal.
I don't get it.
Xinyi, can you hear me? Xinyi?
I can hear you, but I don't get it.
So mo so
Okay.
after average equal, so tab after average equal.
Average.
So go up, no, go up. Move your, the last third line that you have average equal. Go down two more line. Never mind, I just show you. You see this?
Yeah.
So average equal to total score divided by count. And there's no indent before that. It's just from the
Average
beginning.
equals total score. Okay.
Divided by count.
Divide by count.
Mm-hmm.
The division sign.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then print in the print string parenthesis your total score.
This one. This line.
So yeah, print total score plus string. After that, in the
Like that,
parenthesis,
or do you?
just str parenthesis, and in the print out total score.
Um,
Oh no, just type in total score. So this
do we
so
need quotes?
no. So total score is your no space. So total score and capital S. So the total score is your variable. It's
Okay.
integer data type, so you convert that into a string, so you can add two strings.
How about print average score?
Yes, it's the same thing, but just
Oh,
change the other one to the average score.
okay, that's the same one.
Is yours works, Artron?
Just copy it and just paste it here. And just like that. That
Let me see. Now, which one is your average score? Yeah, so in the str, in the parenthesis, it should be your, don't delete it. You don't need to delete it. So in that parenthesis, after str, it should be close, delete it. Move one to the right. Okay, inside this parenthesis, it should be your average, not your total score.
that
No score. See, you
I guess
calculate,
we
see you calculate your average here. You save this value into this variable. Then right here, you convert this variable to a string. So it should be the same variable name you have here. See that?
oh average. Yeah.
Is your code works, Bertrand?
I try it. Running in. Oh, okay.
There's no space back to your code. So see this, there's no space before this three line. There's no indent before this three line.
Yes. Okay.
There's no space before the last three line.
No space between the last three lines. In this part.
You can you see my code? There's
Oh.
no space before this three line.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put this.
There's no indent.
Wait.
Move to the beginning.
Here.
The one line after that. Yeah, before average.
Last space.
Backspace. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, then same thing for the next two lines.
Like that.
For the next two line. So move your one backspace again. Two backspace. So backspace again. Same with top one. Okay.
How about this one? The average is fine here.
That's fine. It's fine.
Run. Mudo. Okay.
Our drawing on your code. See, is it gonna work?
It's still not working.
That's weird.
Wait.
If
It only says the total score. It doesn't say the average score. That's bad.
there's for your average score, there's no score. So in the str, in that parenthesis you just have average, not score, because you need to match the variable that you save your average score.
I meant here.
No. The one after that, inside the str. Yeah, yeah. There's a delay to score.
I don't get it.
Delay the word score, average score, delay the word score. Say this average should be match the average you have at the top, like the third line.
Okay. Wait, I could just keep on typing 100.
Yeah.
That's good.
Score equal to int.
Yeah, we scored 100.
Nice. So after our drawing after a 999, press give a space after 999. Uh, after 999, between 999 and the colon. Yeah, wrong again. That's weird. So go to the IDLE.
Go to what?
IDLE. Go to open a new folder or make a new folder. Okay, then copy those code into this one.
I tried to, but I can't.
You should. So Control C, Control V, and save, and Control S.
I don't know what to type in this place.
Okay, you have total score. You need to add your score. Which variable saved your total score?
Um, Score.
Yes, it's total score.
Yeah!
So parenthesis total score. Your code works.
Oh, I
Xinyi.
think I know what I did wrong.
Let's see if I get a decimal.
What do I put in after that?
Your average
3.
score. Just call this test and just save. Test 2. Okay, save. Come on. Okay, just press OK. Run again. Why is score
I'm back.
invalid?
Hmm.
What you mean invalid syntax? That's weird. Oh. Give me a second. If score double equal 999. Delete the semicolon after the break. That's weird. I mean, it works fine. Yeah, ours code. I've text Fernando. He will come to take a look, but uh, well, score equal to int input if score. That's weird. And let's switch this. So can you see my screen? So let's switch these two lines. So we say if score, we check this first, and we say else if score double equal 999. Can see that? So we just switch this to condition. Let's see it's gonna work. Yeah, if score double equal 999. Yeah, that's weird. I will let Fernando take a look. He's on his way. So it's 40. I think that's basic class today. So this is to test your score, but as Shin said at the beginning, you can use this as calculator. So we only have a couple more minutes, so we can try to make this a calculator. Let's say well
Hello, Jerry.
true. Oh, hi Fernando. So
You still need my help?
yeah, it's our drawings code. If you can say hey present. So his code, our drawing runner code. It's just after that if is always says syntax invalid syntax.
Oh, you can't write an if statement like that. It has to say if zero less than or equal to score and zero is less than or equal to zero. So you have to write the word. Yeah, that technically doesn't work.
Wait, I did that and worked perfectly for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not how it's. Yeah, that's not how you write a if. That's how you write
Mine,
a
when I
double
run it,
if.
it's totally fine for me.
but this still give the like a
Yeah, you still need score. Score equals. You're missing score,
Oh,
and also you're missing one parentheses at the end of input.
oh, that's why.
On top, the line before it, you're missing one parentheses
oh,
at
Okay,
the end.
that's
Yeah,
all. That's a problem.
yeah, that should
Darn.
work now. Yeah, if you want to change it back to how the other thing, that's fine.
0 to 100. I saw 0 to 100 works in Python.
Okay, does it work or?
Yeah, the others I can fix. It just I missed that parenthesis at the end of the input.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't saw that, but it's I think it's class. So let's fix this and that class today. So Xinyi, do you have any other questions?
No.
So it's just some basic stuff I can go over. So this is a so before this equal sign, on the left hand of equal sign, this is variable. You know that. So on the right hand is value. So right here when we do total score, oh, can you see my screen? Yeah. So right here when we do total score equal to total score plus score is actually using the value in these two variable. Like a first time if you type in 100 and total score is 0, it's using 0 plus 100 which give you 100 and save into this variable. Then when it's run the second time, if you press 100 again, it's using 100 plus 100 is 200, then save into this variable. Then right here, we use string. The data type of total score is integer. So you cannot plus a string to an integer. So if we use it, if you say Jerry plus 1, oops, plus 1 is will tell you the string can only connect to string. So we need to convert that convert that to a string. That's how this works. So like when you say score, and if you just plus 100, it's not gonna work. But if you say total score and you convert this 100 is integer. If you convert that into a string, then it works. That makes sense?
yeah.
Okay. Then as you can see in this while true, all this line have indent, and the inside this if statement is have one indent. So all this code are inside the while true. This two line is inside the if statement, and this line is inside the else if. This line is inside the else. So you can see that as an indent. So if you do this, that means this two line is inside the else. So if you see the indent, there's like two indent. This is one indent, two indent. So they have same indent, and these two line are under the else. That's mean if you enter like an invalid value, it will print this message and it will calculate this average. That's not what we want. So careful with this indent. If you only have one indent, they always have one indent. That means all this is in your while loop. Then this will calculate every time you enter a score. That's also not what we want. So we need this outside the loop. is not inside the loop, it's this code after you exit this code. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Our drawing is your code works?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the class today. Thank you for coming.